Okay, now this. Hello guys, today we are going to check out some stickwar legacy ripoffs. I thought that there were no more stickwar legacy ripoffs, but after searching deeper in Play Store, I found more stickwar legacy ripoffs. Let's start the video by checking out the first game, which is War of Stick. Yeah, so we are inside the game, and there is normal, hard, and impossible level. Different wording. It's kind of funny they call the enemy the Red Empire. Actually, in Sequel Legacy, they were not called the Red Empire. However, we have a similar story here. Like in Sequel Legacy, they were like the nations were very cruel, but here is also very similar. The nations here are so we are told to drain some miners, which is kind of similar to Sequel Legacy. It doesn't look like absolutely a ripoff of the game. The miners have brought the gold higher 5 shielders, and they seem to be using the word shielders instead of swordcraft or swordman. That's weird. And they look a lot like speartons. Okay, now I'm thinking, will we make a bridge over this river or something? Keep hiring shielders. No, that's not very similar to Stickwar Legacy tutorial. Usually they would tell us to just attack the enemy. Also, shielders seem to be very cheap in this game. We have gathered enough soldiers. It's time to attack. Oh, they seem to go over the river. Okay, now this looks like a tough battle. And just like Stickwar Legacy, we are facing against the Archidons. And this looks like a castle instead of a statue. And we have entered the castle. And we have now Archidons, which is kind of cool. So let's go on. Actually, I didn't think about this much. I thought it would be absolutely a Stickwar Legacy ripoff. Spend coins to buy upgrades. Minus pickaxe, minus cart wheels. They don't even use bags here. Shield. Not bad. Okay, so let's go to the map and see what. Actually, I think this game is actually good. I don't think it's actually 100% ripoff. So I'll give this game 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, let's try this game, Stickwar Reborn. Something tells me that whenever a game is made with Unity, and look, this image looks AI generated. It's kind of funny. Try tournament mode, and we have the same. Wait, is this minor or spirit? We even have a difficulty. What the? This is all. Yeah, generated. I can't believe they didn't. Okay, let's do the sword draft. This. Tell me this is not AI generated. And the same name. And where's the statue? I don't see the statue here. Let's go team. It's time to check it. Okay, it's the same thing I think. So let's make some miners. Same text that is told in the actual original game. Really funny, and this statue looks terrible. Like, what is this? Are you holding a lightning storm? That's actually very. I have nothing to say. Okay, now let's get a spirit on, and whatever this is. One thing I really become sad about is that you cannot really user control spirituals or any units in the game. Okay, now what is this unit? I don't know. Is this like the king or something? This is straight out stolen from Stick or Legacy. Actually, this is kind of cool. They have given us free Griffin the Great. And they even look like those clickbait thumbnails that I know a lot of you guys have seen in YouTube. Stolen textures. They could at least try to remake the background, but it's so trash quality. Okay, now I think this is a kind of wizard, but not entirely a wizard. Kind of weird. The text is 100% stolen. But they can use a control. Wait, that means I should be able to use a control. Wait, I'm trying to use a control. You saw how much damage this Griffin the Great did. So I have to give this 3 stars out of 5 stars. I mean, they have stolen a lot of stuff from the original game. For some reason, this game is also created by Unity. So, so yeah, this is kind of like a pattern. Like all these games are made with Unity because like it's easier to make games using Unity or something else. But Unity games are more slower and they are very buggy. They're way more buggy than the other games that are made with other game engines. Now this looks something different, but we still have the same idea. For some reason I have deathmatch speed, which is kind of good. I have a lot of miners, and I think I'm going to win this game very easily. I was given a lot more gold than them. Okay, now this. So the menu screen looks very similar. We have all the tournament mode, the endless red mode. We even have the same name for the difficulties, and thankfully this time this is not AI generated art. Maybe it's 50% AI generated. I don't know. We even have the same unit name. This says minor magic is the same unit. So this is a sign that this is probably also another replica of the original game with some minor changes. And looks like the texture is kind of like different than the original texture. And at least this time they have done the Spartan animation slightly better. And I don't remember Maverick saying this, um, but I think they wrote the dialogues themselves. And no, we don't have free spells this time. And looks like the minor texture is different. Even the gold looks like crystals, so slightly different. And yes, we can user control the units, which is good news. None of the games that we have played previously have given us the ability to user control. They even have the achievements features that we can see in Stickwar Legacy with the same names. We don't have any weird units like we have seen in the first game, like the weird magical ripoff lightning storm thingy. We even have a separate button for throwing spears, which is kind of cool. Look, all we have to do is just press this button and we can just throw a spear. So this is, so far it's actually kind of good. The background texture looks kind of stolen from some other game, but that game is still not Stickwar Legacy. Or maybe they made it themselves. At least this doesn't look too much like AI. 40 population, huh? But the concept and game mechanics is actually very similar to Stickwar Legacy. Well, try to kill the Archidons. Oh no, they are garrisoning, huh? We even have the bonus damage for killing, for damaging from the behind, just like in Stickwar Legacy. I'm just lucky, not worth mentioning. Haha. Why is this actually kind of weird dialogue? So let's see if our army wins over this army. Actually, this game has been the hardest yet so far. Okay, looks like our Spartan army is winning over the army, and yes, unfortunately, we don't have the headbutt or the move that Spartans in Sticker Legacy do with like their heads. And even the animation quality is kind of good. So yeah, I have to give this game 5 stars for some reason. I mean, I just like how this game is slightly different from the original game. So yeah, so you guys, thank you for watching this video. See you the next time.